I guess they just weren't moving before dark last night. So tonight's another red moon, hopefully, because the red moon's at 6:30 tonight, a little closer to dark. Hopefully they move on that. Unbelievable. This guy knows where our stand is and still chooses to walk in on top of us. Like there's 50 ways to walk to his stand, and he goes underneath us and back out underneath us every time. Public Land Special. And walks through bedding area on the way there. Anyways, hopefully we have good movement tonight, and a lot less people and more deer, because we were covered up last night. And I know these bucks are still in here because they're used to pressure, but it's just annoying having people flock all over you whenever you're on this spot. So let's hope we can get it done tonight and not have people mess everything up. second crossbow hunter walked through. Their scent blew into this bedding area that's less than 200 yards away, and one of our biggest target bugs stood up, walked to the field edge at 120 yards from us, and looked around trying to figure out what he was smelling, and then ran across the field into the next bedding area. So, we know that at least he is in here. That's probably going to ruin our chances on him for the rest of this red moon phase, because we're on day 3 of 6 red moons. Meh. September 17th in the morning, and it's the first Saturday of season, and we pulled our set last night and switched spots, and we are 36 foot up in this tree, and the reason that we're that high in this tree is so we can see down into the CRP and corn and soybeans, and we can see a long ways, we can see a lot of stuff, we can see where a lot of bucks stay. So, if they're on their feet, we might have a chance of seeing them. It's not for sure. And we can definitely see all the people for a long ways around, because we can see a lot of roads and access points. And so, we're just kind of keeping an eye on everything, watching for bugs. And we're in a pretty decent tree to kill, because this CRP strip runs right underneath us. So, I think it's going to be a good morning, and I doubt the deer will be on their feet, but the people will probably be here, so we're going to watch that. And it's honestly really fun to see this much when you're whitetailing, because you can just watch everything. So, we'll see what happens. Hopefully get a game plan for tonight. Alright, it is September 19th, and just got done hanging the set, and we are 41 foot in the air, which I know sounds crazy and wouldn't usually do that, but this area that we're in, the bucks are bedding in CRP and corn, and there's only one way to get eyes on them and try and get them killed, and that's get really high in the tree. So that's what we did. We've been hunting for 5 days and 0 mature buck movement. Jeff hasn't seen any big bucks move. We haven't seen any big bucks move except for one that got busted out of his bedding area by another hunter. So I told Dylan today all we need is for them to get out of their bed, and we'll be right on top of them. So hopefully one of the big ones we're after gets up and moves. But we're ready for them. We're in the bedding area right between food, and hopefully one gets on his feet tonight. So we're going to keep grinding. by the way, I can barely see. I've been chasing that deer for 3.5 years. Is that ghost? I hope so. He's got the Roman nose, bro. If he's got the Roman nose, that's him. Oh my God. He laid down over there.
Hello?
Hey,
Get him?
I think I just shot Ghost.
That's funny. About 30 minutes ago, I thought, I bet I get the call tonight. It ain't the red moon, but I just had a feeling you was going to shoot him.
We set up on his bedding area and we were within 180 yards of him bedded. I don't know if it's him for sure because it's pretty dark out and I couldn't see the features of his horns really well. But I'm almost positive it's him and he'll die this time.
You hit him good?
Yeah, he was quartering to me and I squeezed it behind the shoulder, but I hit all the good stuff and we got good film of it, so.
Have you looked at the footage?
Yeah.
What is it?
He's pinwheeled.
Is it Ghost?
I can't tell because he's just looking at us. I don't think it is based on the footage.
What it's one of 3 bucks.
I think so.
It's either big twin.
It's got long G4s and that's really the only thing I can tell. I really can't tell if it's an absolute hammer or if it's just a decent buck.
Yeah, he smoked.
Yeah.
A dead deer.
Yeah. Yep, right here. So arrow should be right where you're standing.
There's the hair right there.
There it is. Huh. No nocturnal, no schwacker. There goes 30 bucks.
Man, it's tough to tell sometimes, to be honest.
You have to see a big puppy amount to outfit.
As high as your entrance, well not high, but from the angle in your entrance, maybe top of it. You probably hit those vessels on top, which are giving that bright red blood. Does that make sense? Blood right here, blood right here.
I ain't seen lung blood yet, have you?
It's not heavy lung blood, but on a quarter and way shot like that.
Yeah, you can return the rest of it.
Okay. So, he should be further, but I just don't want to pass him, you know?
Yeah, take your time on the edge of the beam because this is where you're going to see your blood stuff.
There's the bridge. It's just kind of hard to reference, but there's a double dark spot, and then
Yeah, that'll be hard to see.
where he went in.
Not from 40 feet up into it.
Right.
Watch this edge here for blood. There is a path going in right here.
It did look like there was like a gap that he went into, so. But he should have been bleeding pretty good by then, you know? He wasn't getting along. There he is, right here. He's right here. Dead deer. He's a good deer. He ain't Ghost, but he's a stud. I knew he had a strong G4 on that side.
That was a massive deer.
Yeah. You got good mass.
It's a stud, dude.
Jesus, look at those bases. My gosh. No. I don't know what we saw in that video. Huh. Well, not one of the target bucks, but he's a stud.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at that blade. Read the script, didn't he, Dylan?
All right, it is September 19th, and just tagged out here in Missouri. It was quite the 5 days. We only saw one mature buck other than this, and it was from him being pushed out of his bedding area. So we kept setting up on bedding, kept adjusting different trees every day, different mobile setups, and finally had this buck stand up out of the CRP on a 95-degree day right before dark. And I actually have no idea what buck this is. He's a massive, massive bases, 9-point mature buck, one of the biggest bodies I've ever seen from Missouri. So he was bedded 180 yards away when we got set up. We were 40 foot in the tree, which I know sounds crazy, but it's the only way to see down in the corn and CRP. And he suddenly decided to make a deathly decision and ran towards us. So shot him at 42 yards, and he didn't go very far at all. Schwacker did a number on him. So it's hot out. Mosquitoes are eating us alive. Was fortunate enough to have Dylan and Austin Culberson and Jeff Rainey here with me. So pretty special night for me to have everyone here and be able to harvest a big public land Missouri buck. So we're gonna get him out of here and get in the freezer. And thank God for being a bow hunter again.
Sheesh. Oh God, look at all that blood. My bad hand.
Oh, he's got bad everything.
Yeah. I can change it back.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Look at that.
You ever seen a body like that? He's good.
He's real good. That's awesome. That's great. Cooper's
You're
running.
gonna love the way his mount turns out with that summer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the mass on him.
He got mass like Brock's buck.
Yes, he does. I got Brock's downstairs. This
Really?
Here, yeah. Heck yeah. Let's go throw him in the cooler.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, here's 3-person deer.
Yeah, we 3-person them out. Through here?
Either way. Hey dudes, I just put him in 4-wheel drive. Mine's always in 4-wheel.